Yes, I like stickers.
Out of all the Paper Mario games, the first one on N64 intrigued me the most, since it has no major objective flaws. Thousand Year Door has tedious backtracking, Super Paper Sticker Star has no incentives for battle, Color Splash has no incentives for battle, Origami King has no incentives for battle. What can you really say about 64? Are the graphics dated? Not really. I actually enjoyed the expressiveness of the sprites, and this game is one of the best looking in the era. Probably because of the 2D, 3D art style that Square Enix recently relinquished all possessions to. Sprites were much easier to create than models back then. Looked far better too. So important objects like NPCs or items could be sprites, while background elements would be 3D as to not be the focus. The aesthetic of Paper Mario 64 has a part to play in this as well. All the dialogue is good, yet feels childish at the same time. Some lines use multiple exclamation marks. People talk about slave labor, then joke about how they had to work 25 hours a day. Even Bowser, who many fans consider in this game to be the best villain in the series, he beats Mario up in the beginning of the game and then drops him off space. Yet not much later you read his diary where he writes, "Wah, I'm Mario and I save people." The true headliner in this game is the battle system.
Mario's stats are simplified, therefore giving them more weight and purpose. I'm sure I can't convince you with just that, so let me explain.
Most RPGs have you start with 30 to 50 HP. In Paper Mario, you start with 10. If you get 100 star points, you level up. Level ups can only increase one of 3 stats by increments of 5 or 3. Your attack power starts at 1 and cannot be changed without external items. To avid RPG players, this may seem very limited. Yeah. Despite that, this game still has a lot of strategy packed into it. It's partly due to the simplicity that you can strategize more easily. Enemy HP matters way more now. You'll find yourself memorizing the exact amount of damage a certain move does to figure out when to use it. The issue with that is, not only are the stats simplistic, Mario only utilizes a jump and hammer to attack. That's where partners come in. The game has a great way of teaching players how to use these folks. Say you're in Gusty Gulch, you just got Bo as a partner. One of her signature moves is making Mario invisible for one turn so attacks miss. Incidentally, in this area there are hyper enemies that need to charge before executing powerful attacks. Bo can use that move when they charge, resulting in a miss when the attack is deployed. As you can see, every enemy feels like a combat puzzle of its own. That doesn't require you to move rings around. Only one that sucks is the Cleft. His puzzle is high defense. I hate him. Mario's attacks and the partner's attacks, along with the Star Spirit moves which can be used after some time, make the battle system work. Badges, however, make the battle system good. Think armor, but instead of being stat upgrades, they make your character wacky. Happy Heart, Zap Tap, Spike Shield, Multi-Bounce, Power Rush, Power Rush, Power Rush, Power...
Wait, this isn't Thousand Year Door?
These can kinda satisfy your customization needs for those people who like job systems and buying magic spells. The people who play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and say,
"This system is too bare bones. Where are the stickers?"
I just wish some badge effects like peekaboo and group focus were there by default. When you're so enthralled by how well this concept works, you may ask, wait, why don't other RPGs do this? And that's a good thing to think. It means the combat is solid. But this does not work for every game. It's very clear to me that this game was designed meticulously in order for it to work with the battles. So much so that at times where it isn't designed well, it's immediately noticeable. I remember feeling very weak at certain points. Coincidentally, those points were right before getting an item that increases my attack power. I missed the stat customization, I missed the speed stat, I even missed the luck stat. It gave battles sort of an unpredictability. With this game, combat is a lot more boring. Not only because of the limitations in design, in the wow factor too. The moves at your disposal are interesting strategically, but they have no flair. Make no mistake, Paper Mario is great, deserves the praise 100%. Still, it left me missing the traditional RPGs more and more.